Dear friends, this is how my life almost ended in Hamburg in 2017 because I was searching for Oyibo husband. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joyce Mensah. Take this advice from me. I was in Hamburg in 2017 and the intention was to stay, even though I traveled with tourist visa. I didn't have enough reason to stay, so I was asked to go back to my country. And then I met few people who advised me. They said, "Oh, it's so easy. You are pretty." That's what they said. They told me, just get an Oyibo husband. That's all. Try to find a man who will marry you, and that's all. That is how I'll get to stay in Germany. I said, "Oh, so simple." They said, "Yes." Okay. They advised me to get dressed properly and go sit around restaurants, beer bars, or be roaming about. I said, okay. So in December 2017, I decided to step out of the house. Lo and behold, I met a very nice gentleman, Oyibo. I was passing. Then he said, "Hello, African beauty. How are you?" I said, "I'm fine. What's your name?" I mentioned my name. He was walking towards his car and I saw a beautiful car. Then I said in my mind, "Oh, so it's so simple. I just got a husband." Okay. He asked me if I could sit somewhere with him to have a coffee or tea. I said, "Why not?" He said, "Sit down." He opened the door for me. I sat in his car. He started driving. And he said, "Would you prefer I take you home? It will be more comfortable." I said, "Okay." Then he said, "My house is about 20 minutes far from the central station." So we were at the central station in Hamburg. He started driving. We were talking. He was asking me how long I've been in Germany and blah, blah, blah. So he was driving. 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. He was still driving. I asked, "How far is your house?" Because we are still driving. After 30 minutes, he said, "Oh, we'll soon get there." Okay. I was just patiently waiting. 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour. I began to shiver because we were getting far away from Hamburg. I had no idea. After 1.5 hours, this man was still driving. I became nervous. I said, "Please, where are you taking me to?" He said, "We are going home. You will soon be there." Lo and behold, after a while, we arrived. Then he opened his car, he opened his gate. I think it was a self-compound house. We entered. And then when we entered the room, I was looking around. The room was really messy, quite unkept. Everything was somehow scattered. Too many things in a room. I started imagining how I was going to keep the house and rearrange things and clean the place, as a wife, when I'm finally there as a wife. Because I'm very good with interior decorations. Okay, I sat down. He brought some water. He asked me if I drink alcohol. I told him I don't drink alcohol. And honestly speaking, I am an occasional drinker. I drink once in a year. Few minutes later, he started touching me. He wanted to do something. You understand, the thing. Then I told him, please. He wanted to kiss me. I said, no. He wanted to touch me. I said, no. He said, why? I said, I just met you. You can't touch me. He said, oh, well, then get up and leave my house. I should leave your house? He said, yes. Get up and go. Honestly speaking, I had no idea how to take buses and trains. Okay, so I didn't even know where I was and how to get home. I was pleading, can you please take me back to the central station where you picked me. He said, where? Me, to drive you back. Get up and leave my house. This was in December. Very, very, very cold. I had no idea where I was. So I got down. I had no idea where I was. So he threw me out of the house. I came outside, wandering about. Then I decided to call the police to help me. I called, and then they picked up and they were asking what's the problem. I told them I visited somebody and the person threw me out. I have no idea where I am. They asked me, are you hurt? Is somebody hurt? I said, no one is hurt. And they said then I should find my way out and go home. Just like that. So I decided to walk about and see if I could even see a bus station or a train station. None. I couldn't find any. How do I go home? After picking a stroll, walking around, and it was around 9:30 p.m. in the evening. 9:30 p.m. Wandering about. Walking about for after 15 minutes, I saw a train station. Oh, I said, thank God. I walked closer to the train station to find out the direction of the trains. And it was not even heading towards Hamburg. I said, how do I get home? I was crying. Then I walked back again to the man, knocking the gate. Maybe he could have mercy on me. He didn't even open. I heard him shouting in the room, go, go. I said, oh. So, walking about for some time, I saw a beer bar very close to his house. People were having a nice time, drinking, chatting. And then I walked towards them and I greeted. I said, please, I'm stranded. I visited a friend here and I pointed the house. And then one of them said, oh, the crazy man. Just imagine, the crazy man. Then I said, is he a crazy man? They said, yes. They were asking, did he harm you? I said, no. I said, okay. Where do you live? I said, I'm from Hamburg. He said, oh, that's far away. Please, can you help me? I want to go, but how do I get a train? Oh, bus. I didn't even have enough money. I had money, but not with me at that time. So one of them offered. So quickly he checked on his phone and saw that the next train and the last train that was going to Hamburg was going to arrive in 20 minutes. And driving from that place to the train station where I'll get the train to Hamburg was about 10 minutes. Quickly, they organized and they offered to help me. I sat in a car. The man drove me to the train station, helped me, bought me a ticket. Bought me ticket. Then I got, finally, just in less than 5 minutes, the train arrived. I got into the train. Then I said, thank you, Jesus. God, thank you for saving me. After 40 minutes, I arrived in Hamburg. Quickly, I got into my house, took a hot shower, and I was just thanking God. Because what if he did something bad to me? Ladies, please, before you bring somebody to your house, or even follow somebody home, a total stranger, be careful. Be careful. Do not follow a total stranger, being it black or white, to their houses. For all you know, they are even just crazy people who can just do anything to you at any given time. This is a true life story, my story. Have a nice day and take care of yourself.